Welcome back, future medicos. In today's video, we will look at the procedure for the 30% seats that come under the CMC Vellore. So probably you all know by now that the procedure for admission to CMC Vellore has completely changed this year due to the Supreme Court ruling. We have 70% seats and 30% seats. The 70% seats go only to Tamil Nadu candidates, particularly Christian candidates with Tamil Nadu nativity. And these 70% seats are already filled by Tamil Nadu. Okay, the seats are already allotted. Now the remaining 30% seats, which are mainly for the minority network category students, that is candidates who are sponsored by the various dioceses that comes under the CMC Vellore network. And it also contains 10% seats for the CMC Vellore staff quota. Now, there were a lot of confusion among candidates how these 30% seats is going to be filled. So to remove this confusion, today the selection committee has published a kind of procedure which was shared by CMC Vellore to Tamil Nadu selection committee. So I'm going to explain that and see how the seats are going to be filled for these 30% seats. First of all, you need to understand few things. Many of you are keep on asking the same questions. The first question, there are no open category seats. Okay, don't share me the prospectus by CMC Vellore. Don't tell me some YouTuber told me, right? Forget about all those. Look at the current Supreme Court ruling and what is happening in the counseling by either CMC Vellore or by the Tamil Nadu selection committee. Don't look at anything that is unofficial. So for example, it's very clear looking at the procedure, because Tamil Nadu has already filled the seats for 70%, which were offered only to minority candidates. And these 30% seats also only for certain candidates. So there are no open category seats this year. Please take note of that. You might have applied to Tamil Nadu selection committee under management quota, but now you are not going to get this option because, of course, you cannot blame any of them because this is a Supreme Court ruling and they have to follow that. And similarly, there are no seats for SC/ST candidates. We used to have about 3 seats reserved for SC/ST candidates in CMC Vellore. That is also gone. And another important thing is there are no seats for candidates who have applied under category 62, that is undergraduate recommendation for Christians. Okay, this is a special category for which 2 seats used to be recommended by CMC Vellore. CMC Vellore used to sponsor these 2 candidates, but this year even this category is not going to be there, right? You may ask, how do you know that? Right, one candidate today shared an email that was sent to that candidate. So you can see here very clearly, this is the message sent by CMC Vellore. Of course, I don't want to go through the Supreme Court direction. Look at the bottom. For the year 2021-2022, quite unfortunately, there would be no seats available for the undergraduate college recommendation for Christians category. Okay, this is the notification sent by CMC Vellore to probably the candidates who applied or registered under category 62. In fact, this most of you know already. If you have registered for category 62, when you log into CMC Vellore website, you might have got a message that you don't have a ranking or you are not eligible for MBBS. Some kind of message was already given. So let's look at now what is the procedure. You can see here seat matrix and principles of seat allocation for 30% seats for the year 2021-2022. Now, what is the seat matrix? Minority network 20%, CMC Vellore staff quota 10%. That means 20 seats for minority network candidates, that is candidates sponsored by the various dioceses, and 10 seats will go to the staff of CMC Vellore and their kids. Now, what is the principle of seat allocation? Okay, that is okay. That is, you have to be more than 50th percentile. That's okay. That's understood. 20% minority network category seats. How these seats will be filled? Let's read these and understand. The CMC Vellore network associated churches and Christian organizations who have certified candidates for the MBBS course at CMC Vellore are 40 in number. Okay, there are 40 dioceses sponsoring candidates, and they are sponsoring more than one candidate, right? That's what they are saying, each of whom have sponsored multiple candidates towards the 20 minority network seats. So there are only 20 seats. There are 40 dioceses. 40 dioceses may have sponsored, I don't know, let's say 400 or 500 candidates. We do not know how many, but all we have is 20 seats available for 40 dioceses. Now, CMC Vellore has not straight away eliminated any diocese. Initially, I thought they would select the diocese and then qualify the diocese even before the seat is allotted. But in fact, they have done a good procedure, in my opinion. They tried to come out with a better procedure given the scenario. Now, what they are saying, the 20 seats will be allotted to the top ranked candidates from among the 40 minority network organizations in order of rank, not exceeding 1 seat per organization. Okay, the 20 seats will be allotted to the top ranked candidates from among the 20 organizations, not exceeding 1 seat per organization. Now, how do we understand this, right? Let me show you an Excel spreadsheet so that you understand this slightly better. Okay, look at this. Now, let's say this is the rank. Okay, I have just taken some 100 candidates, let's say, right? And I didn't put the exact diocese name. I don't want to confuse you putting the exact diocese name. So I have randomly put some diocese numbers. Okay, I have taken 40 dioceses. Diocese 1, diocese 2, diocese 3, diocese 4, and up to diocese 40. Okay, and this overall rank is based on need score. So let's say the first ranked candidate among the minority network candidates, let's say, is diocese 39. Now, within the diocese, what is his rank? He is the number 1 candidate. So what will happen? He will get a seat because he is the number 1 candidate. And within the diocese also, he is the number 1. He gets a seat. So seat allotted to that person. Now coming down, then the second candidate is diocese 19. Once again, he is the number 1 candidate within the diocese. He gets a seat allotment. Now again, you come down, diocese 18. Once again, this candidate is number 1 within the diocese, right? Remember, this entire ranking is based on need score. The higher the score, they will be at the top. Then let's say now let's come to rank number 4. Even though he is a very good score, he is number 4 in the rank. Unfortunately, within the diocese is the second rank. That means his diocese already got 1 seat. Diocese 19, you can see here, the second ranked candidate is also diocese 19. And the fourth ranked candidate also diocese 19. Even though this guy is a very high ranked, but within the diocese, he comes second. So he will not get any allotment. Okay, please note that within the diocese, only the first candidate will get. But which diocese to allocate depends on the scores of the candidates. Now come to fifth candidate, diocese 39. Once again, he is the second ranked candidate. Enough. First rank candidate is also from diocese 39. So this candidate will also not get a seat. Now come to sixth rank. He is diocese 22. Within the diocese is the first rank. So he is allotted a seat, seat number 4. Then seat number 5, 6, 7, 8. When you come here, you can see that again, diocese 19 may be a competitive diocese. He is ranked number 3. Okay. Even though only 8 seats are allotted, he cannot get because he is the third rank within the diocese. Within the diocese, you should be number 1. Now, diocese 13 gets 1 seat. Now here, diocese 37, since he is a second ranked guy, he will not get a seat. Similarly, seats will be continuously allotted to the first ranked candidate within the diocese. Right? And if you are not the number 1 candidate in the diocese, you will not get a seat. And keep on continuing until, say, for example, here diocese 22 is a second rank, all these candidates will not get a seat. Now diocese 32, number 1 rank, and he gets the 17th seat, and keep on coming down, 18, right? Diocese 19, you can see 5 candidates, but only 1 candidate gets a seat. The remaining candidates cannot get a seat. Come down, 19. Diocese 23, this candidate gets the last seat, right? As I said, there are only 20 seats, right? So 20 seats finish, the allotment will stop. Now, if we come down, this guy is a diocese 11. Even though he's a number 1 ranked candidate within the diocese, he cannot get a seat because the seat allotment has already closed. 20 seats has already finished. So you need to understand that you can also see here, diocese 29 may be a number 1 candidate, but he cannot get a seat. Diocese 36, number 1 still cannot get a seat. So understand this procedure. Hopefully CMC Vellore or Tamil Nadu Selection Committee will publish a overall ranking. So that way each one of you can look at it and decide whether you will get a seat or not. But again, even if you are number 1, there is no guarantee that you will get a seat, because you should be among the top 20 dioceses in terms of the scores. Okay, I hope this clarifies the procedure. Now let me go back to the notification. Okay, any seats falling vacant in the minority network category after the first round of counseling will be available for the minority network organizations who did not have any candidates selected in the first round based on the NEET rank list. Okay, what they are saying, in case if 1 seat is allotted and that candidate does not join, the second ranked candidate may not get a seat. Rather, it will be available for the minority network organizations who did not have any candidates selected in the first round based on the NEET rank list. Okay, so probably instead of once again running this, they will come down in case 1 candidate did not join. Say, for example, this candidate did not join. Okay, then what they will do, they will come down and the seat will be allotted to this candidate. This candidate will get the 20th seat. So that's how it works. The second ranked candidates will not get an option unless and until the first rank candidates all are given an option, right? That's what I believe is the procedure. That's my interpretation of reading and understanding this document. And then 10% CMC Vellore staff quota. This category is for candidates whose parent has served as staff of CMC Vellore for a minimum period of 10 years. Okay, these candidates will get 10 seats, right? And who have been certified for the MBBS course at CMC Vellore by the institution and who have undertaken to serve the network hospitals for a minimum period of 2 years. The top 10 ranked candidates from this category will be selected, right? So it's very clear. Staff quota is very clear. The top 10 ranked candidates who come under the CMC wards eligibility, they will get the seat. And you can see here, the counseling, it seems like will be conducted by Tamil Nadu counseling for CMC Vellore. So I believe Tamil Nadu selection committee will conduct the counseling even for the 30% seats. That's what we can understand from what is shown here. I hope that clarifies the procedure for CMC Vellore. If you still have any doubts, please post your queries in the comments below. I will try to address them. Thank you. Bye-bye.